Shopping is really hard.
I feel like my crotch is burning. That fucking gap that's in like every pair of pants.
Nothing is aligned.
This is a size small. It's a size medium. I don't know what this is.
Nothing really makes sense. And I don't know if I'm the crazy one or if it's actually the sizing, and I really want to find out. I always feel crazy when I go shopping. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm here to find out. I'm a size 12, so when I go shopping, it is really hard to find a size that actually fits you. It's usually like the thing in the way back of the rack that I'm like, oh yes, like they have my size, or on the opposite side of the spectrum, I'm squeezing into like things that are a size small, and all in one day, I could be a extra small or a 14, 16. Size numbers mean a lot. As a woman, you start like equating numbers to what is hot and like what is accepted. It's hard to not feel discouraged by all these numbers being thrown at you when you're trying on things. I have not always been a size 12. I have ranged from 6 to 16 in my lifetime. I've been around the size block, and it doesn't matter what size you are, it never gets any easier. I'm gonna go to 4 different stores and try on a size 12 in all these stores. The stores I'm going to are Topsbop, Forever 21, H&M, and Old Navy. And at each of those, I'm going to try on different pants, shirts, jackets, just get a full vibe of what a size 12 is like in each one of these stores. I'm interested to see how much of a variation it is, or if I really am making this all up. So I guess we'll take it from here and see if a size 12 is exactly what they say it is.
All right, I'm at Forever 21. Just got some stuff to try on. See how it looks. First of all, I realized there's actually no size 12, so I had to ask the sales associate what a size 12 was. So the sales associate told me that a size 12 is a size medium in dresses. So this is a size medium. The dress that I tried was kind of like a bodycon cotton halter dress, and that one fit because cotton's like stretchy and forgiving. I could have easily gone to a large and it would have fit way better. To go a size bigger for sure. For the jumpsuit, I was fully naked. There's the jumpsuit, and the rest of my body is everywhere else. I couldn't get it up past my thighs, and it's a size medium, and that's what they suggested for a size 12. Oh my god. The sales associate told me that I was a size 27, 28, so I went for those. Well, this is as far as the shorts go. Okay. I won't be wearing these in public ever. Unless I want to get arrested. I went 3 different types of pairs of jeans too, just to like get a variation. The 27 and 28 were so fucking small. Let me just give that a big fat no. Honestly, none of the jeans really actually truly fit me. I tried on this sort of crop t-shirt. I also asked the sales associate what a size 12 is in shirt sizes, and it's a medium apparently, and this is a medium. It's not stretchy at all, and it's fine. This shirt is so tight. Everything about every part of me was out in a way that I did not like. I think the biggest lesson I learned at this Forever 21 experience was not only do I feel like I don't know what size I am, neither do the sales associate. It's not just me. It's Forever 21 sizing in general.
Forever 21 is consistently very small.
Old Navy was very interesting because one of the first things I did was I walked in and asked the sales associate what size dress is a size 12. He said a small. If you were smaller than me, like what size would you wear? Forever 21 said that size 12 is a medium. So already there's some discrepancy between sizing in places that is very clear from the start. Since I had a size small dress, one of them fit really well. This actually fits. Like this is like bodycon in a good way. I think I could get down with this. I haven't been here in like 10 years. The other dress was a more flowy look. What do we think? Size small. I look like a peasant goth. Kind of baggy on me, and I'm supposed to be a size 12, so it is unclear as to what happens to the people that are a size 0 or 2. Size 12 is a size small, so remember that. The pants on the rack looked really big, and I was really suspicious about it. I was like, there's no way that these will fit me. And then when I put them on, they weren't so insane. These are a size 12 regular, but they definitely were probably 2 or 3 sizes too big. Like, it was just too baggy. It was at that like weird back gap over your butt, which is super annoying. I could probably go 2-ish sizes smaller in these. And then weirdly for the shirt, I asked what a size 12 was and he said it was a medium. Apart from the boobs being really tight, it fits. I never usually wear button-up shirts that much because like I have that like the infamous boob gap. This medium shirt fits pretty well also, and it's like pretty roomy in the boobs. So even between dresses and shirts within one store, it's not the same size. I just don't know what size I am.
Yes, all their sizes ran big, but they were all consistently big across the board.
It's interesting that at H&M, when I actually got to the dressing room and I tried on this stuff, at least I felt like it somewhat was for a human body. Everything I tried was a 12. Never had to ask any sales associate for any sizing questions. Everything was very clearly marked. All right, we're off to a good start at H&M. This is a size 12 skirt. It actually fits. I tried on one dress and it was like a bodycon dress and it was tight, like in a way that I wouldn't probably ever purchase it. Okay, but then there was this one dress. Somehow, between that dress and the pink dress, it's like worlds apart. Like one of them fit me pretty well and the other one I couldn't even zip up half my body. And then I had a jumpsuit and then that one like got over my thighs but then like didn't zip up the back. So this makes no sense to me. It's always a fucking problem. I'm starting to feel more discouraged as time goes on. Honestly, shopping always starts off really fun and then you start realizing that like it's not you, it's them. With H&M pants, it seems like they're really tight and small around the thighs. H&M had a pair of leather ones that like only could go up to like my crotch, but I'd say for the most part, they kind of understand what a size 12 is. Right, these actually fit. They're tight, but everything's in there. The shirts fit really well. It like fit in all the right places and like it did all the right things that it was supposed to. There is no consistency between any of the 12s that I tried.
Forever 21 and H&M are kind of a toss-up. The range was just really big.
Of all the places we went today, Topshop is most aligned with high fashion. So you'd think that that would be the hardest thing to fit into. I thought the most fashion people would not understand my size and not understand my body more than anyone else, but it was actually totally the opposite. All right, this is the first size 12 that has actually fit me in every way. The dresses are really cool. It fits. You know how you put on something and it just feels really fucking good? There's so many of these. And all of them fit. And the other red dress was really cute too. And my mind is blown. I literally was like gasping as I was putting the pants on. I was like, they fit. Do you guys know how rare this is? First time around. It's really fucking cool that the sizes were consistent even within the store. This is insane. This literally never happens to me. Yeah, this is fucking great. This shirt, it fits really well around the boobs. No sort of gapping here. Almost everything I tried on fit perfectly in exactly the right way, right shape, right size. I'm about to drop some serious money. I just wish that's how easy it was at every store. In the middle of the day, I was really down on myself being like, I'll never find anything. And then Topshop as the last place that we went to, thinking this will be it, end up being the best, is like the best feeling in the world.
The most consistent sizing across the board was definitely at Topshop. After the day was over, I wanted some fucking answers. So I reached out to Jessica Murphy, who is a size fit expert and co-founder of True Fit, which is a company that helps you find clothing that actually fits. Hi!
Hi, how are you?
In your experience, when you look across mall clothing brands, is their sizing consistent?
So the answer is absolutely not. Once upon a time, we had consistency back in the 1960s when there was a standard, but now retail brands cater and create their sizes depending on who their core audience is. So we actually did a study where we took 10,000 jeans across the same exact size and the same relative styles. And what we found was that there was about a 5-inch difference between the jeans. So that's a lot. Like if you look at 5 inches is a ton, right? What we found is that on average, women wear a range of 3 sizes when it comes to standard sizes and a range of 2 sizes when things are like alpha sizes, like small, medium, large, extra large.
We went to 4 stores. We went to Old Navy, Forever 21, Topshop, and H&M.
Brands cater to who they think their customer is. So when they assign a medium to the label, that's not trying to adhere to some standard of what medium is. That literally is saying, what is the middle of the size scale that I am producing for who I think my customer is. Topsbop is based out of the UK, and so their size scale is very different than what we have in the US. H&M is another international brand. They're a Swedish brand. So again, we're dealing with a whole different size scales. And then you take Old Navy, who caters to a very, very different audience. So they're going to be a little bit more generously sized because they have a different demographic. Brands have been kind of gotten a bad rep, that they make us feel bad. They're not consistent, but really it's just that they're trying to, again, cater to who they think their customer is.
Is there any advice that you can give specifically to women on before they head out to a store? How can they be successful in their shopping, and how can they feel good about it?
What I recommend customers do is really get familiar with the styles that work well for their body shape. It's less about what size you're buying and more about, do I feel more comfortable, and do I feel, and kind of the good mark of like, does it work for you is when you put it on, you look in the mirror and you're just like, yeah, I look good. And you just feel good. It doesn't matter what the heck size is on the label, but pay attention to the details of the items. Is it higher in the rise, for example? And that's what's making you feel comfortable. If it's a dress, is it cinched in the waist? Try to understand the details and the patterns and what you wear and what are your go-to things that you always seem to gravitate towards. And then look at those characteristics. And then when you're shopping, try to pick out those things that are similar. The reality is if you dress in great fitting clothing, regardless of your size, you're gonna feel so much better and you're gonna look amazing.
So if I said, I'm Chrissy and I'm a size 12, does that mean anything?
It doesn't mean anything to me, because my next question to you would be, in what brand are you a size 12?
Exactly.
Fashion, I love you. I shop all the damn time, and all I'm asking for is just a little bit of consistency across the sizes so I can buy more of your shit. For anyone out there shopping who has difficulty relating to sizes on the racks, buy what fits you. Do not worry about the numbers, because I have proof that they don't mean anything. Let's make shopping fun again.
So you might have noticed Boldly is now as is.
But don't worry, you'll still get all the same awesome content you're used to.
Plus even more new great stuff.
Click to subscribe.
Do it!